Hey guys, welcome to FK Studios, and in today's video I'll be showing you how you can get a free video editor for free and how you can do basic edits such as trimming, adding audio, adding transitions, and also using a green screen. So we're going to start off by heading over to Google Chrome, and in the search bar I will type openshot video editor, and that is the free editor which I am going to download and show how you can edit using it. So you're going to click on the link that says www.openshot.org. So we're going to go to their website and we're going to consent to their terms. So here there's going to be two download buttons. So we're going to be clicking on any of them. So you can click on the one on the top or the one in the bottom. So it's going to automatically recognize which device you're on. So it has recognized I'm on Mac OS X, but if you're on Windows or any other, then you can click on these buttons at the bottom. However, it will recognize which device you're on. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the blue download button, and it should download. So now I will double click on it so it opens as soon as I launch it. So now that it has downloaded, let's go ahead and open it up. So now it is just going to be unzipped on your PC, and as you can see it has opened. So now it's telling me that I have to drag the OpenShot editor into applications. So I'm going to drag it into applications by clicking on it and keeping hold. So now it's just going to copy it into the applications folder, which will also be on Launchpad. So now we can close this window, and once it's finished we can go to our Launchpad, and here we can see we have OpenShot Video Editor. So we're going to go ahead and click on it to launch it up. So now it's going to try and verify the app. However, because it is not off the App Store, it will ask us if we are sure if we want to open it. And to do that, we will need to open our System Preferences app once it tells us that the app is not secure. And we can eject the little device on top which says OpenShot. So as I told you, it says that it cannot open it. So we will have to go and launch our System Preferences app. And in System Preferences, we will be launching or opening our Privacy and Security tab. And in here you'll need to click the lock, and you will need to enter your Mac password for security purposes. And now I'm going to click OK on the notification which I got from the OpenShot editor, and here I'm going to click on Open anyway since we have this option, and I will click Open as it's just asking that the app is not from App Store, and I will click on the lock so I cannot make any further changes. And here we have OpenShot Video Editor, so I'm just going to go ahead and enter full screen. And I'm going to hide the tutorial as I have used this before and I already know how to use it. However, if you want, you should use the tutorial. And here we have our project files, our transitions, and we seem to have quite a few transitions. And we have our timeline as well, and we have an effects tab, and we have effects such as chroma key, which we are going to be using. So now in my project files, I will be importing the files I need. So we will leave full screen, and I will be opening the folder which has all of the files which I need for this project. So in my downloads folder, I have all the files. So I'm just going to grab all of them and I will drag them into OpenShot Video Editor and leave them over project files when I see a green plus, and I can see them loading into OpenShot Video Editor. So now we will return to full screen, and using these three dots you can largen and shorter your timeline, your video preview. So I'm going to go ahead and drag my first video into track 1 as that is the track which I'm going to need it in. So I'm just going to release it here, and here we have our first video. So if we click on your spacebar or on the play button, you could preview the video. So it is quite long and I want to shorten it, so now I will trim it. And to trim it you will need to use the scissors button. So I want to trim it here, and now I will click on the scissors button, and if you click wherever you want to cut it, it will automatically cut your video. So I'm just going to click here, and as you can see it has cut my video into half, and I can drag it forward and backwards to show where my video starts. So now I can drag all of my videos, and I can remove clip as well by using right click, as I want to remove that clip. So now as you can see I have trimmed the start of my video. And if you also want to change the speed, then you could right click time and fast forward, and you can choose 2x, which is what I've chosen, as I wanted my video to go a little bit faster as it was quite slow. And now you can notice that the video has shortened and it is faster. So if I still want to trim it, I can use the scissors function, and we can add our other clips, and I'm just going to trim it a little more from the end just so it is shortened. So I'm going to click on the scissors to disable them and right click and remove clip. So now as you can see I'm in the effects tab, and you can choose any of them you want, and you can drag them onto your video. So for example, if I add the waves effect to my video, then you will notice that when I play the video it has a strange effect and my video goes all wavy. So I can click on it, right click and remove effect if I want to remove the effect, as I did not like the effect. And we have other effects here as well. And now I'm going to add my soundtrack into my third track, as I'm going to leave my track 2 empty for my green screens and my titles. And here I have my music added as well, and I can cut it off at the end if I want. And now I'm going to add my second video, and we can add transitions if we want, as there's quite a few to choose from and some look quite strange. So here you can see I'm going to add a random one, such as this whirlpool, and you can place them in the middle of the two clips. However, it would be better if you place it at the start of your second clip. And it is an interesting effect and it isn't bad. However, there's also a basic fade transition, and that happens when you overlap two videos, it automatically appears. So as you can see I'm going to drag them on top of each other, and here you can see I've got the basic fade transition, which actually looks quite nice. So as you can see it just fades into the second clip, and that is how you add transitions. So you can remove this transition as well if you want, and you can add your own transitions. So after adding a few clips and adding transitions, we're going to add our title. So if you go up into our toolbar, there'll be a tab called title, which I will click on and click on the basic title, and a screen will pop up which has many different titles. However, if you choose animated titles, which will be 3D, you will need Blender, and you will need to add that into your preferences. So if you select any of the titles, you can edit their text, such as I've written C video, a video edited by FK Studios, and you can change the color of the font, and you can change the font type, and I have added green as the background because I want it to be green screen, as I want the background to be transparent. So once you hit the save button, it will be saved into your normal project files. So here I have the video, so I will drag it in, and using the chroma key effect from the effects tab, which I will drag onto it, and you can open the properties tab after double clicking on the green screen effect. So I will be double clicking on the chroma key effect, or you could right click and add properties. So I'm going to choose the green screen color, and here it's trial and error. You can choose any random number from 150 to 350, so it's basically trial and error. So you can choose random numbers, and the more numbers you have, the less the green screen will appear. However, the less numbers you have, the more you'll be able to see all of the green. So if I have a high number, you can see that most of the bubbles have gone away, and because I didn't want to see so many bubbles, so that is how you add a title and use green screen at the same time. So using all these tricks, I have created a video, and thank you very much for watching my video, and subscribe if you're new, and here is the video.